I've been a loyal Bulls fan since the 90s. I was blessed to see the GOAT play and dominate the league in his prime. I stayed loyal as a Bulls fan all the way throughout the second golden era of Derrick Rose and Jimmy Butler. And I must say the 2021 offseason is very, very critical to the Bulls' future. Marc Eversley and the Karnisovas made a bold decision, trading 2 first-round draft picks for all-star big man Vucevic, thus ending the rebuild and entering win-now mode. Now, I'm not saying that the Vucevic trade was a bad trade. I just think it was just a little bit too excessive to trade 2 first-round draft picks for one player whose name's not Kevin Durant, Giannis, or James Harden. But he does fill a void for the Bulls because Wendell Carter and Lauri Markkanen both kept getting hurt all the time. And in this league, your best ability is availability, and those guys weren't available most nights. We can discuss the negatives and the positives about the Vucevic trade all day, but we'll save that for another time. Right now, all I want to do is just set the atmosphere and choose the direction the Bulls should take in the 2021 offseason. First thing the Bulls have to do is pray to God we land in the top 4 and that pick does not go to the Orlando Magics. Second thing we got to do is figure out what we're going to do with Lauri Markkanen. He's a hell of an offensive player, I'll give him that, but he lacks severely on defense, and his biggest weakness is staying healthy. We couldn't properly assess him because he was rarely on the court. Either he was dealing with the shoulder injury or he was in COVID-19 protocols. My best suggestion for Lauri is to go to a team that can properly develop him, and that team is the San Antonio Spurs, because deep down inside I know Greg Popovich can whip Lauri into shape and get the best out of him. The Bulls can benefit from this as well by doing a sign and trade and getting Devin Vassell, a 3-and-D wing, something the Bulls have been lacking since Luol Deng. Also, Chicago can offer Charles Satoransky in a trade and acquire Lonnie Walker, which would be a great addition to the team and possibly be that spark plug we need off the bench. Third thing the Bulls have to do is find a point guard. Now, the point guard position has been the weakest position on the Bulls since Derrick Rose was traded to the New York Knicks. We all know the top free agents out there, such as Lonzo Ball, Kyle Lowry, Dennis Schroeder, but we might have to find a cheaper alternative because signing one of those guys can be pricey. My suggestion is signing Devontae Graham, who's my favorite choice of all the free agents. And oh yeah, how can I forget the man, the myth, the legend Derrick Rose, who actually balled out when he was in New York for the playoffs and showed the world that he's almost back to his old self. Now, if he can stay healthy, he'll benefit the Bulls either in the starting lineup or off the bench. The fourth objective for the Bulls is finding key role players that are willing to step up at any moment. Every contending or championship team always consists of these game-changing players, such as Robert Horry with the Lakers, Tony Kukoc with the Bulls back in the day, and most recently Kevin Huerter with the Atlanta Hawks. These guys knew their role and played it well, nothing more, nothing less. Chicago should be looking for role players who specialize in three-point shooting and defense, who can spot up and shoot and make opposing defenses pay for leaving them open. Last objective for the Bulls is to figure out what Coby White is. Is he a point guard or is he a shooting guard? My best suggestion is to keep him at shooting guard and let him come off the bench for Zach LaVine and let him play point guard here and there. Now, throughout the season, we've seen Coby White struggle with facilitating, setting up the offense, and playmaking. Now, I'm not saying Coby White can't learn to play point guard, but it's better to play to his strengths, which is playing off the ball and scoring at will. These are my 5 objectives for the Bulls to accomplish during the 2021 offseason. We'll see how Marc Eversley, AK, and Billy Donovan address these issues before entering the 2021 season. And that's all I got for you today, Bulls Nation. You stay loyal and stay faithful.